wanted to know what parents were thinking about when they're sending their children to school for the very first time. So, we're lucky enough to be here to meet one of our parents. Hello. Hi Joe, I'm Tanya. Hi, come in, thank you. Thanks ever so much for inviting us here today to talk about how you can help our parents with their children starting school.
You're welcome.
Could you tell us a bit about yourself?
I can. I have two children, Izzy, who has already started school, and Sophia starts next September. And I also help out in a foundation stage class as well, so I get to see the other side of it as well as how I felt as a parent.
Fantastic. So what worried you initially when Izzy started school?
Loads of things. Lots of emotional things, like whether she would have any friends, how she would be when I left her, if she would get upset, then if I would get upset, how I would deal with that. Things like, does she need to know how to hold a pair of scissors, a pencil grip, does she need to write a name? All of the things I wouldn't necessarily know educationally.
What about packed lunches,
Yeah,
school dinners, all those sorts of things?
Yeah, whether she would even like what they had for school dinners, how much they were, who she would go to if she didn't have, she hasn't got me there. Dressing herself for PE, whether she could do that, whether someone would help her if she couldn't manage it.
So, from your experience of Izzy starting school, and obviously the fact that you help out in the classroom yourself, how are you going to use all those bits of information to help you when Sophia starts?
I think it's difficult. Each child is obviously different, but Izzy is probably more confident, so I may worry more emotionally for Sophia, but I have more trust in the teachers now because I know the system, I know the way it works, having been in the classroom, so I know what is required of her before she starts school. Whereas with Izzy, obviously, I didn't know that. So, for example, it's helpful if they can hold a pencil correctly and perhaps spell their name, or can at least form some letters, can maybe count from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, and hold a pair of scissors, dress themselves for PE, and take themselves to the toilet.
When thinking then about the transition from home or preschool to reception class, what things do you think could be in place to help parents who might be anxious?
Some schools do offer home visits, which I think are really helpful, so that the parents can meet the teacher before they go into the classroom, and settling days for the children to go in and do a few days before September. And a clear list is quite helpful as well, with things on like where to go for dinner, how much the dinner is, what PE kit they need for parents to take home so they can prepare for September. Opportunity to see the classroom, I think, so the children know where to hang their coats and book bags.
Excellent, thank you. I think that's been a great insight, because I'm sure there are other parents out there that are having these anxieties too. It's great to know that you're not the only one. Anyway, maybe we'll be coming at you with some top tips. Till next time.